Gray, and she's back with a new heartfelt single titled T-Shirt, which is what we just played for you right now. It's produced by Abe Dertner. Ashlinn Gray says this song is a love letter on long-distance relationships and dives deep into romantic love. And she joins us all the way from LA to tell us more about this offering and also take us through her transcontinental music journey. Ashlinn, good morning. Thank you so much for being up and about for us. I believe it's only 8:30 for you there. Good morning to you.
Good morning. I hope
well, it's good morning for me and good evening to you.
I know, yeah, it's a good evening. It's a good evening this side, but I feel the early morning with you.
I want to talk about T-Shirt. The first thing I noticed about that video is the lyrics and how simple the background is. Talk to us about that and the concept behind T-Shirt.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, the song really is about that feeling of longing for someone that you're not able to be with at this very moment. And it really takes a look into my long distance relationship that I'm still experiencing, unfortunately. I haven't seen my boyfriend for over a year now due to the pandemic. But luckily enough, it looks like the borders just opened up and I'm able to go visit him in London. And he's also originally from South Africa. So it's really been, the song was really written about our relationship kind of traveling from continents, from South Africa to America, him going to London, and we're really just in that space of missing each other, and that's what the song delves into, is that longing.
I mean, speak to us about the making of the song and the people you worked with producing the final track on T-Shirt. Who are those people?
Well, I had the honor of working with this really amazing producer from America. His name's Abe Dertner. We worked on my past 2 singles together, and this was the last single that we kind of started working on. It was an organic process. Our other songwriter, Kara, she was also just fantastic in the making of it. We just wanted to, at the end of the day, make a song that was truly authentic and was all about the story. And I think that we really delivered on that.
Why the title T-Shirt, though?
Well, when you're in a relationship, you have to have your partner's T-shirt. There's always some kind of T-shirt that you steal from them and you wear, whether you're around the house or like waiting for them to come over. And when I'm missing my boyfriend, sometimes all it takes is just a T-shirt and wearing it to make me feel like he's there with me. And I guess that's what I sometimes have to do in order to get through the long distance of over a year of being together.
I mean, your sound has been described as a blend between, you know, that of Julia Michaels and Adele. Speak to us about how would you describe the music that you produce?
I think it's storytelling mixed with melodies that kind of make you feel like someone's going through the same thing as you. It's kind of that nostalgic, that nostalgia that you experience. I would say as a teen. I know I'm in my early 20s, and whenever I hear my music and when I make my music, I try and just create something that I've been listening to for the past few years, I would say. So it's a mix of those sounds of Julia Michaels, I would say, as well, as authentic and heartfelt as possible. That's what I try to achieve with the sound.
Tell us about your move to LA and the impact this move has had on your music career.
It's been an exciting adventure, that's for sure. I mean, with the pandemic, it has been difficult, as most musicians are experiencing, but I think we're all coming out of that. The end is near, and I've just been really lucky to be able to still make music through it. I've had amazing opportunities, like having a song placed on a huge Mark Wahlberg movie, and writing for songwriters and writing for myself, and just keep making the music that I was set out to make when I came to the States.
Would you say those are some of your career highlights in your career so far? Talking about the song that featured on the Mark Wahlberg movie, and what are some of the successes as well that you attribute to?
I mean, that was definitely a huge success for me.
Yeah.
I was so excited when it happened. It was kind of a surprise, that one. I actually wrote it, funnily enough, the night before I came to South Africa. We ended up writing it till 3 a.m. that night, and at 5 a.m. I had to leave for the airport for SA. So it was one of those crazy stories, and I guess it just shows you that success comes in many shapes and forms, and you never know when you're going to hit it. I wouldn't say that I'm at the top of my ladder just yet, and I've got a lot to work forward to and look forward to.
Talk to us about you teaming up with the South African-based organization RADA in your single Finding Home that was featured on their album Unearthed Volume 1.
I have a huge space in my heart for RADA and the work that they're doing. We actually started working from that single, and we carried on working because I really believe that they're making such a big difference in the world today, and specifically in South Africa, but they are a worldwide organization. They really do assist people who have had any kind of issues with rape, alcohol, drugs, and abuse, and they own an orphanage that I love dearly and try visit whenever I come to South Africa. But to be partnered with such an amazing organization, I couldn't recommend more for people to reach out and see what they can do to help, or even just pass the word on for people who might be experiencing the issues that they assist in.
Now that T-shirt is out, what else is on, what is in the pipeline? Can we expect maybe an EP or a full album?
We can expect a lot more music. We can also expect some performances coming up. And I'm actually working on trying to come to SA and doing a few performances. So a mini, I wouldn't say world tour, but at least a 2-continent tour.
And you know what else has been this period? You know, it's been hard for the creative sector in general throughout the world. What has this taught you about your craft and your love for music?
It's taught me that it really is something that sticks with you through thick and thin. And it's been such a wonderful way to actually process emotion, especially during the pandemic. It's been really trying on everyone. And as an artist, we're able to kind of work through those feelings. And it's actually been an exciting way to relate to other people. I'm just grateful that I was still able to songwrite and work during the pandemic. And I'm able still to make music that kind of is helping us get over the hump of what we've all been experiencing.
And speaking of making music, which one comes first, the writing or the melody?
Oh, that's always a good question. I think it's different for every song. For T-shirt, it came with the melody first. I didn't know what I wanted to write that day, and I guess the melody was really what was catching us on that specific song. But generally, when it comes to music, it's a mishmash. For me, melody comes easier than the lyrics, and then once the lyrics start flowing and the idea is kind of honed out, then it's just about chipping away and finding what your heart wants to sing that day.
All right. Ashlinn, thank you so much for talking to us. Good luck with your trip to London. Or is he coming over, or are you going?
I'm going to go visit him. He always follows me. It's my turn.
So safe trip to London. Tell him we said hello all the way from South Africa. Well, there was Ashlinn Gray all the way from LA talking to us about her transcontinental music career as well as her latest single, T-shirt. All right, let's take a break. We're back after this. Stay with us.
I keep wishing